Y'all want to know what's funny? Well, it's not really even funny. It's really sad. Some of you males, y'all seek male validation to the point where sometimes the man that is in your ear about a woman will help you ruin your relationship with that woman. And let me explain. So just say there was this situation where it was this girl and this dude, and like they really wanted each other. Like they for real wanted each other. But they had a lot of growing to do. The male, he was doing a lot of things, partaking into a lot of activity he shouldn't have been partaking in. And the girl, she wanted him, but she wasn't willing to wait on him. Like, you either gonna get your shit together and come over here, or you just gonna go over there. Either way, I'm not gonna wait. I'm gonna, keep moving on with my life. Well, everybody knew that they wanted each other. Everybody knew that, but they couldn't like be together until certain decisions were made. So she continued to move on with her life, and so knowing that this girl was very attractive. She was real attractive. Like, a lot of dudes lusted after her, and she knew it, but she didn't want them. But because she was so friendly, so nice, so genuine, and very beautiful, and a lot of guys lusted after her, the guy that had her heart, the guy that really wanted her, and the guy that she really wanted, the only guy that she ever really wanted, that she really paid attention to, he became very insecure. I'm not going to say insecure. I would say, well, yeah, insecure. I would see it as insecure at least. So he started accusing her of, being with other people, and she wasn't with those people. So she, a lot of the things, because she was attractive and very friendly, everything she did was looked at as flirting. Like, people thought that she was just flirting with a lot of guys, and it was like, no, she was just really friendly. And she didn't understand that being that attractive, you can't be that friendly. Like, so people held her accountable for the way males thought, because she didn't think that way. She thought she was just being nice. She didn't know that she was really beautiful. She didn't know that these men were not just friendly with her just to be friendly. They were friendly because they was trying to get close to her. And the guy that she really wanted knew that, but he didn't know how to communicate that with her at the time. So men were coming back to him, telling him things that was not true. And so it ruined his relationship with that girl, because he ended up calling her a hoe. He didn't know, like, people came at her and not realizing that she was traumatized from being sexually assaulted in her younger years. And so she didn't know that she was a target. He didn't know that she was a target. He didn't know that she was sexually assaulted as many times as she was sexually assaulted from the time she was a kid. Even though she walked around with a smile on her face, laughing, giggling, and just being goofy, having a good time, she masked what she went through. But nobody knew that. Nobody knew that there was a lot of trauma behind that smile. So every time a guy came to her, she would decline them. She would reject them. Nicely, of course. She would be polite about it, because she didn't want to hurt people's feelings. She didn't like hurting people's feelings, so she would politely reject them, politely decline the offer. Well, a lot of men don't know how to take rejection. So because they knew that she wanted him and he wanted her, they went back to him and created drama between him and her. And so whenever she saw him, he had anger in his eyes. Like he would be so mad with the girl. He would be, man, and she would be so hurt. Like she wouldn't understand what provoked him to say that, what provoked him to do that. But by the time he realized that people were really keeping them away from each other, it was too late. Because that last time that he disrespected her, like the way he disrespected her, it really, like, that was the last straw for her. Like, they was already going through a lot anyways, but that was the last straw for her. And she was very hurt. Really, really, really hurt. That girl was real hurt. Like, that sat in her heart. But she moved forward with her life. She waited, even though, like, she really waited. But she, even after that time, she moved forward with her life. And by the time he realized what happened, it was too late. All because of male validation. Because y'all, a lot of you men don't realize sometimes those older men that y'all looking up to, they will help you ruin something good because they don't have it. And they will really do you dirty. They can know that you want somebody, and they will go after somebody that you want. I've seen that with my own two eyes. I've seen it with my own two eyes. So, yeah, men, be careful out there, because I'm telling you, some of y'all homeboys, y'all big homies, they'll cross y'all too. And now you done missed out on the love of your life because your big homie was jealous of the connection you had because they didn't have it.